One of the most famous Texas sayings is everything's bigger in Texas, but currently, right now, I'm looking at the exception that disproves the rule. Randomly, I was in the Fredericksburg area. I heard that I was just down the road from something that when I first heard about it, I was convinced someone was pulling my leg. But I am in Ingram, Texas, home to Stonehenge 2, the sequel. Mrs. and I have been to Stonehenge in the UK. In fact, I'll probably get to pictures or some images that I can show you right now from that. But of all things, and of all places, in Ingram, Texas, they've built Stonehenge 2. But, now guys, this part I can't quite explain either, is that they thought, well, let's not just sort of get that British thing, but why don't we just go completely random and also get some Easter Island heads as well. I don't know why. I don't know what for. There is a history. I'm going to have to go and read the history. But I heard that we were just down the road and I couldn't not stop in at the legend of Stonehenge 2. So I was just reading the history. Basically, some guy got done sort of like refurbishing his backyard and had an extra piece of limestone, gave it to his neighbor. They put it up and they kind of made a monolith and said, hey, that kind of looks like Stonehenge. So over the next 9 months, they built a Stonehenge that is 90% as wide and 60% as tall as the original that was built in 2500 BC in the UK. This one you can touch. Is it as mystical as the one in the UK?
Not quite. Let me come show you why. I don't think Stonehenge in England made this sound.
That's, can you imagine if we went to Stonehenge in England and you're like,
Clunk, clunk.
So Stonehenge in England, no one's even sure how it was really built because the stones, they analysed them and they come from Wales, but it's in Salisbury, and that's not an easy journey to do with massive pieces of stone. But the other interesting thing about it is it lines up with the summer solstice. So I'm intrigued to know, do you reckon this one lines up? Well, I'll tell you what, it's a little bit bonkers, it's a little bit crazy, and it's a lot of bit Texas.